Hey there, what's going on? And welcome to this video course in which you will be learning how to actually start your own Shopify store or an e-commerce store online. Okay, so if you always wanted to sell products online, then this video is for you. Now, what do I mean by an e-commerce store? An e-commerce store is something like Amazon.com or something like that you see around the internet. Okay, so just to give you an example, here's Amazon.com, and over here they're selling a lot of things. Okay, you can literally buy a PlayStation or a bed or literally anything you want by simply going to this website. So if you want to create a website like this and actually successfully sell products online, then continue watching this video course. So throughout this lesson, okay, what I will be showing you is how you can actually set up your e-commerce website, how you can successfully source the products that you can sell to other people without worrying about inventory or anything like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just stick around, okay? And last but not the least, how to actually market your website so that you can actually sell these products successfully. So the concept is pretty simple. What we will be doing is actually just creating an e-commerce website. Okay, let's just call this our ugly e-commerce website. And what we will be doing is just adding products to this website. Okay, so let's say that you can actually add lamps. Okay, this is my weird lamp. Okay, for some reason. Okay, whatever. Okay, but you can add different sort of products over here, like a suitcase or an iPhone case or something like that. Okay, and what we will be doing is adding these products to our website, and over this website what we will be doing is just attracting people. Okay, attracting people who would come to our website and actually just pay us money to buy all these items. Okay, now of course this is a step-by-step system that we will be following throughout this course. Okay, so number one I will be showing you is how to actually create this e-commerce website. Okay, and then number two I will be showing you how to actually find these products and actually add to your website, and last but not the least I will be showing you how to actually get these customers to your website so that they actually pay you money. Okay, so I hope you're excited. So let's get right into the video tutorial. The first part is to actually create this e-commerce website. Now, in order to create this e-commerce website, what we will be doing is using a basic platform called as Shopify, and you can basically go to shopify.com in order to access this website. Once you're over here, click on Get Started. Okay, I'll just create a brand new account. Okay, Rohan's cool store. Okay, I'll just name it something random. Just make sure to name it something cool, but don't spend a lot of time thinking about the name, because ultimately your domain name is the name. Domain name is what matters. Okay, and by domain name I mean like yourwebsite.com. Okay, this is just a temporary domain given to you by Shopify, and no one else will get access to this besides you. So you can just select these basic options, and Shopify can actually help you with all these good stuff. They can actually help you create your logo, brainstorm ideas and names, and help you get started. Okay, but don't worry, since you already have this video, I'll be showing you exactly how to do it. So I'll click on next and just give some basic details. And yeah, then just click on enter my store. All right, my bad. Okay, now I can basically click on enter my store. So as you can see, it will take me to my Shopify store that will look something like this. Now, Shopify is of course a paid platform, but for the first 14 days, you can actually get a free trial. And the link to the free trial would actually appear in front of your screen, okay, as you can see right now. Go ahead, click on this link, go to this website, and actually get your free trial of Shopify without paying any money. Okay, for 14 days you can get Shopify for absolutely free without any cost. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do once we actually go to our Shopify store is actually make it look good. And in order to make it look good, what we need to do is just go to online store and then click on themes. Once you actually do that, what you need to do next is actually click on explore free themes. Okay, and as you can see, a lot of options will appear in front of you. The most basic theme that you can get started with is Brooklyn, because a lot of people actually use it when getting started as a beginner. But of course, when you start making couple of dollars and couple of sales, it's recommended that you actually invest in a paid theme. Okay, however, if you want access to a theme that I paid a lot of money for in order to develop, then all you have to do is just follow me on the handles, my social media handles that are appearing at the bottom of this video. And all you have to do is just follow me, then message me personally, let me know that you're following me on all these channels, and then I will message you my paid theme that I paid a lot of money for in order to get, and you can have it for absolutely free so that you have a higher chance of succeeding than other beginners. Okay, so once you've actually installed the theme, okay, click on action and click on actually publish. Okay, it doesn't matter right now because nobody is visiting your website right now and it's not live. But in the future, if your website is live, just don't publish it without actually customizing it. Okay, so after that, just click on customize, and you will see that Shopify has a lot of options for you to edit. Okay, now I won't be spending a lot of time in order to make this theme look like super cool and everything, but of course, if you're doing this and you're serious about this business, then it's recommended that you actually spend a lot of time. Not a lot of time, but at least like a day or two in order to design your awesome website. Now, the first thing that we need to do is actually add the logo that's appearing over here. Okay, now in order to do and design your logo, what I would like to do is go to a website called as canva.com. And canva.com is a free version of Photoshop, but just a lot beginner friendly. Okay, so I'll click on create a design and use custom dimensions. Okay, I'll specify the width to 180 pixels and probably the height to 60 pixels. I'll wait for Canva to actually load this page. Awesome. So once we are over here, what I would do is actually think about what sort of website logo I want to create. Now, Canva actually has a lot of templates that I can just go for. So let's just since there's a brain icon over here, I'll just select this, and for some reason I will call my store the Geek Store. Okay, don't ask me why I'm doing this. It's just something that just popped into my head right now, and I'm just doing it. Okay, doesn't matter. You can of course do it whatever you want, but this is just what I would like to do right now. So let's select a cool font that we can actually add. Okay. So as you can see, this looks pretty dope, and it just took me a couple of seconds in order to create this awesome logo. Okay, now what I will do is click on download and wait for it to download successfully. Now, as you can see, the file has been downloaded, but the issue right now that I'm facing is that there's a white background at behind, and that's something I do not want. Okay, now what I would do is click on remove white background online. Okay, free. Wait for this to load. And let's just check out a couple of these websites. Yeah, this one looks cool. So I'll just select the file that I just downloaded and click on download and select this file. Click on open and bam. Okay, within a couple of seconds, I had the white background removed. Okay, so let's test this out. As you can see, it looks pretty cool. There's no background behind, and I can just go back to um, uh, my Shopify editor and click on upload the logo, and then click on upload an image, and of course select the image that I just downloaded. So once I've done that, what I can do is go to google.com and type royalty free images. Okay. And I'm going to find some awesome images that I can actually use for free to actually upload on my Shopify store. One more thing that I can do is actually go to Google Images. I can type geek and then just click on tools, usage right, and labeled for reuse. Okay, now let's look for a couple of images that I can probably find over here. Now, for the sake of this video tutorial, I just found this image that I like to put in front of my header image. So the main thing that we're looking for right now is the Creative Commons images, okay? So this means that we should only use images that are available for free for commercial use, okay? And the best part is that there's no attribution required. So I'll click on free download and let's just select 1920 by 1061. Click on download. I'll select I'm not a robot. Click on download again. And again, guys, there's so many websites on the internet that will allow you to find such images. The one I used right now is Pixabay. So I'll go back to my Shopify store, click on select for the slide, upload another image, and look for the one I just found. Click on upload. By the way, Shopify also allows you to actually find images. Okay, so if I let's type geek over here just to find. Okay, I was unable to find anything, so it's good that I use this image right now. Now the issue that I'm facing right now is that my logo is not looking so great. Okay, it's not blending with the image. Okay, so let me change it really quickly so that it actually starts blending.
So as you can see, while I was away for like 5 to 10 minutes, I was able to make a couple of changes to the website. I basically added the background and of course updated the logo to match with the background. And over here for the main text, I just said made by geeks for geeks. Okay. Now, of course, when you are doing your e-commerce store, I expect you to spend more than 5 to 10 minutes. Like as I said, 24 hours at least, and at least get all this sorted out. Okay, so if you actually go to this website called shopify.com/success stories, you can literally see all these websites that are available and are super successful with Shopify. Okay, and I can sort them out according to category. Okay, so if you're creating a clothing website, then you can sort it out accordingly. If you're creating an electronics website, then accordingly. And basically look around all these websites, see what they're doing, take inspiration from them, and basically try to model their success. Okay, if somebody is already making multi-million dollars, and if you take the good points from them, then I'm sure you will also be on the right path in order to do so. Okay, so going back to the website, once you're satisfied with the theme and everything, simply go back. Okay, we have to add a couple of other things as well. All right, so once you're done with your theme, the next thing that I actually want you to do is go to pages. Okay, you can find it right below blog posts and themes. Okay, so once you're over here, what I want you to do is click on add page, and I want you to do this couple of times. Okay, the first page that I want you to add is a contact us page. So over here you can specify the email, phone number, and probably the address where people can contact you. You can also specify social media websites, or you can basically add an app that has a form that so that people can actually message you. Okay, now how do you add this form? I'll teach you in a couple of seconds or minutes, or probably uh, soon. Okay, I'll teach you. But yeah, my point is that make sure to add that, and once satisfied, click on save. And as I said, I want you to do this couple of times for a couple of pages. Okay, so I'll just going to let's say uh, no, you can't create a duplicate. Okay, I'll just click on add a page again, and this time I'll call it FAQ. So over here, I want you to basically write all the frequently asked questions that a customer might ask you. Now, if you're confused regarding this, then again, I recommend you go to one of your competitors' website and look at the frequently asked questions over there. See what kind of questions are people asking over there, and simply, again, take the idea from there and just add it over here. Slowly and gradually, once you start getting customers of your own, you can take the frequently asked questions of theirs and just add it over here. Okay, so that your customer support time just becomes like a lot less, and you are able to support and satisfy the maximum amount of customers. Okay, so click on save once done, and the last page, or probably, couple of pages that you can do is click on add page, click on about us. Sorry, type about us. Right, so over here, just write a compelling story about your brand. Okay, and if possible, try to attach testimonials. Okay, now of course, if you're getting started right now, then you would not have access to testimonials, but if you see that there's again a product being sold extremely well in the market, then that product has testimonials already in the market. So all you have to do is just copy and paste the testimonial from there and just add it over here. Okay, now how do you find such testimonials? How do you find such products? Just stay tuned, be patient, and I promise to teach you every single thing in this course. Okay, so once you're done, click on save, and it would automatically save everything. All right, so you're done with pages. Okay, so once you're done with pages, okay, the next thing that you can probably do is go to navigation and try to arrange everything together by adding a menu, like the main menu that you want your store to have. Okay, so for example, if I actually go to main menu, I can click on add more item, and again I can type the about us page over here, and click on pages, and then simply select about us, and then click on add. Okay, now you can do this for all the pages that you have created that I just showed you how to do. Okay, so once done, we need a domain name. Okay, without a domain name, your website will just look like Rohan's Cool Store .myshopify.com, whereas we do not want that. We want our website to look like thegeekstore.com or something like that. Okay, now in order to add a domain name, you can probably just basically do buy a new domain, or you can connect an existing one. Okay, now the thing is, if you actually try to buy a brand new domain from Shopify, it's just a lot easier to do so. Okay, so I can just type geekstore.com or something like that. Now of course I'm pretty sure this domain would not be available, but it can give you an estimated price, okay, that it'll cost me around $14 a year for this .com domain. Okay, now in order to save you money, I'm going to show you a really cool trick. Okay, what you can do is click on connect existing domain, and you can actually purchase a brand new domain from GoDaddy by typing 99-cent uh, domain. So as you can see, the first ad that you will see over here is provided by GoDaddy. And over here, they're saying that you can get your first domain for only 99 cents for the very first year. Okay, so all you have to do is just type your domain over here, click on search, and just buy the domain from here. And then slowly, gradually, just connect it by typing the exact same domain. The process is really simple. If you want to read more about it, you can just simply click on domains and learn more about it. But if you still have any issues or anything like that, and you want me to explain it in much more details and depth, then simply make a comment, and I would love to teach you regarding this. Okay. All right, awesome. So once you're done with that, the next thing I want you to do is go to preferences. Now simply add the title of your e-commerce store over here, and try to add some keywords that will actually help you rank on Google. Now, of course, this is not a SEO tutorial, which basically means search engine optimization, where we basically add those particular keywords that are, highly related to our e-commerce store and can actually get us on the first page of Google. Okay, now in this scenario, you can just add your domain name for now, and slowly gradually learn about SEO in order to make it much more search engine friendly. Okay, once you're done with that, the other two things that I want you to do is just install Google Analytics and Facebook Pixel on your website. Okay, now Google Analytics will just basically allow you to see the analytics of your store and see how many people are visiting your website, which country are they visiting from, and all those good details that you want to know about your e-commerce store. It's really advanced and provided by Google for free, and all you need to do is go to google.com/analytics in order to create a free account. Okay, if you actually have a free Gmail account, then you can simply log in using that, and simply, they give you a code to actually paste, copy and paste, and you could just simply paste the code over here. Again, you can click on how do I set up to read more about this. Otherwise, again, if you have any problems, just comment and let me know. Okay, now the next thing is again installing the Facebook Pixel. Now slowly and gradually, what we will be doing is just running advertisement directly to our store, and we will be getting sales using that. Okay, now in order to run these advertisements and actually track all our ad campaigns, track whoever is visiting our website and whatnot, we need to actually specify a Facebook pixel. And you can find this Facebook pixel in your ads account. And again, I actually have a video regarding this already. Go to my profile and check out one of those videos, and I actually teach you how to do so. But if you're confused, again, click on how do I set up, and you can come up with a great tutorial. But it's pretty standard. Okay, it's just copying and pasting a simple piece of code. Okay, so once you're done with that, just click on save, and your website should be ready to go. Now, last but not the least, what we like to do is go to settings. Okay, that's appearing at the very bottom. Okay, now a couple of things that we have to do over here. Okay, the first thing, let's start with general. Make sure that you actually specify your default weight unit, and the unit system and everything else, in order to make sure that you are, doing everything correctly. Make sure that the currency and everything else is set up properly, and you're ready to actually start receiving orders. Okay. The other thing that I want you to do is set up your payments. Now, for payments, only two options are recommended. Number one is Shopify payments that is connected using Stripe, and the other one is PayPal. Okay, very basic. Now, of course, it will actually depend upon which country you're living. So, what I recommend doing is just simply type Shopify payment gateway, okay, and then just simply type whatever your country name is, okay. So, let's say that you're living in Canada or something. Just look for the first link, and it would say shopify.com payment gateway Canada, and it would actually tell you what kind of payment options your country actually supports, okay. So you can add according to that. But if you actually live in a country that is supported by Stripe, and that's mainly Canada, US, UK, Australia, and there are a couple of more, okay. uh what you can do is just simply set up your Shopify payments account and click on complete account setup in order to do so. And of course, also add the PayPal button on your store in order to make sure that people have the ability to pay via PayPal when going to your website. You can also activate Amazon Pay and add alternative methods, but again, all that is optional. So once you're done with that, go back to settings. Okay, couple of other things. Go to checkout. Okay, let's see if you want to make sure that something that we want to do. Make sure that accounts are actually optional. Okay, customers will be able to check out with a customer account or as a guest. Okay, make sure that this is optional. Okay, you can leave all that else. Let's see. Right. So regarding the refund, privacy, and terms of statement, terms of services, policy, and all that stuff, we need to actually create that. Okay. Now, the best thing about Shopify is that they can actually create a sample for us. So if I just click on these buttons, they would actually generate all this stuff. Now, I highly recommend that you actually go through this really quickly and make sure that your store information is put in correctly, and the address and everything that you want to do. By default, Shopify would put your main personal address at the bottom. Just make sure to actually ensure that it's not your personal home address or something like that. Of course, you don't want everyone else to look at your personal address openly. So yeah, make sure to make the changes over there. Click on save, and then again go back to settings. Now, of course, what the next thing that I want you to do is simply go to notifications. Scroll down to the very bottom and click on enable desktop notifications and click on allow. This means that every time an order comes in, okay, you would be notified via desktop, which is pretty cool, okay? So once you're done with that, okay, make sure to, of course, manage your taxes. That actually depends country to country. Okay, but if you're a beginner, you don't actually need to worry about it until and unless your first couple of orders start coming in. Okay, and after that, I want you to actually go to sales channel. Okay, click on add sales channel and click on Amazon and just click on add. Okay, you can also click on eBay and click on add, and probably do it for Messenger as well. Okay, and maybe if you want, you can do for Wish as well. Okay, so this would basically diversify your store and products to all these other platforms as well, so that you can actually make more money by leveraging the traffic that is already out there on these channels. Okay, so going back to settings, okay, now comes the important part that I was actually saving for the last, and that's called as shipping. Okay, now in order to actually handle your shipping, there's a process. Okay, now let's get into this. Okay, guys, so at this point, you probably should have a Shopify store up and ready with all the basic settings, okay? So now basically our job is to add the products to our website and actually start marketing it, okay? But for now, what I actually want you to do is, if you're feeling confident right now, just simply select a plan and actually buy the Shopify store, the program, sorry, and just make sure that you're ready for it. Okay, but if you still want to take time and actually add the products first, then feel free to do that. It's all according to you. Okay, now I just want to cover up which payment plan you should actually choose. Okay, now a lot of people would actually go for the $29 a month plan, which is good and fine. Okay, there's no problem with this. Okay, and it can actually help you get started. Okay, but the issue is that it does not have two main features, which is number one, professional reports. Okay, which is really important to know and have the necessary data that can actually give you details regarding who's coming on your website, who's buying from your website, which country are they coming from, etc. Of course, yeah, you can do all this using Google Analytics, but it requires some technical knowledge and will require you to learn that from scratch. But this is like sort of like a pre-done system for you and can actually benefit you a lot. The second thing is abandoned cart recovery. This basically means that, if somebody visits your website and adds the product to the cart and do not actually purchase immediately, they automatically receive an email from Shopify saying that, hey, just simply go back to our website and actually complete your purchase. So this actually encourages them to actually go back to your site and actually buy from you. Okay. So the other thing is that they actually have a better credit card rate than this one. And of course, there's better shipping discounts. Okay. So that's pretty awesome, okay? So it really depends. And last but not the least, if at one point of time you're making, over 6, 7 figures with your Shopify store, which by the way, if you are, feel free to come back to these videos or whatever and credit me. But yeah, the if you are, then feel free to switch to this plan. So anyway, once you have selected your plan, you have your Shopify store ready. Now let's get started to adding the good stuff, which is adding the products that we will be selling on our on our website.